Go watch the Justice League Snyder Cut.
I can't be bothered.
Then we could talk about that.
I don't really want to talk about that.
But it was very good.
That's great.
It was like probably outside of Shazam, the best DC film I've watched. But then it makes me confused as to how Snyder could do that, but also completely fucking ruin Batman vs Superman. I don't get that.
Wait, so you're trying to say it's better than Christopher Nolan's?
They don't count. That's not a DC Universe film.
In my eyes, that's just DC.
No, it's based on DC's comics, but it's not DC Universe.
Mate, Peter Rabbit 2 comes out this year.
Fucking James Corden as a rabbit. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that? That sold money.
I mean, I fucking love that. I'm not just looking at upcoming movies.
That Free Guy, that looks sick. With Ryan Reynolds.
You got Venom.
Well, the first Venom was great, so I'm looking forward to that.
Shang-Chi.
Not really asked about Shang-Chi.
And the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Not asked about Shang-Chi. I'm being totally 100% transparent. Cruella, that looks sick as fuck.
Just looks like Birds of Prey.
No Time to Die, I need that in my life immediately.
Luca's coming out.
That's that Pixar one, isn't it?
Yeah, the one where he turns into the fucking thing when he jumps in the water.
Yeah, when they turn into mermaids, basically. Or mermen. Should I say? I watched the countdown for it. Well, I didn't watch all of it. I just watched this.
What did you think?
It makes me think, like, fucking Steepy's gonna fucking bar him.
Yeah,
That's what it makes me feel like. I'm like, Steepy's gonna fucking have him.
If Stipe gets through round one, man, that is it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it does terrify me, though. I seen something on someone's Instagram or someone reporting saying that it was like Ngannou had side control of someone, and they were all talking about how he's like ground games elevated levels, and I'm just like, okay, that scares me, because that was the kind of massive gap from the first fight, like, that Stipe had over Ngannou, was to be able to take him down and just hold.
Who was the guy who was the guy who had him in? Who did he have inside control?
Just one of his wrestling coaches, but like, I know that's not Stipe, but like, you know what I mean, like. And I now think, like, I've always been on Stipe's side. It's just, it scares me how much Francis is, how hard he hits.
Yeah, but you've got him.
He did hit him multiple times.
And then look what happened. He survived, that motherfucker.
Hit him last time, messed his eye up, and then DC went and poked the shit out of it and knocked him out, and then Stipe beat him twice. Bad. Well, not bad the second time. The second time was actually DC was winning the fight. Like, DC was up 3-0, and then Stipe's corner was like, yo, punch his body. And then that was it.
Punch that belly fat.
Yeah, punch that belly. And then that was it. Down he went, and then the third fight, he looked like a different fucking beast.
He looks unbelievable shape in that third fight.
Yeah, he looked so lean, so light on his feet.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck has happened to you?
Just bring that against Ngannou.
Well, that's the thing, Ngannou isn't that quick. Do you know what I mean? Everyone that he's, like, when you look at it, everyone that he's knocked out, other than Derek Lewis, because we don't talk about that fight. Everyone he's knocked out have been, like, that's gonna sound bad, but like the kind of fat heavyweights. You know what I mean? Like the big boys.
Yeah.
Because they can't move fast. And then you've got Stipe that's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Fucking 1 minute he's over there putting out a fire, next minute he's in front of you, battering fuck at you. Telling you, he's gonna win. That's it.
Yeah, he can win, but it doesn't matter because there's only one winner at the end of it all.
Nah, but do you think Jones beats him?
There's only one winner at the end of it all.
Nah, Stipe is the greatest.
He is.
But then again, see if Jones wins the belt, do you think he sticks around long enough to get the record? And then...
I was talking about this before.
I don't think he does.
Jones wins the belt, he fights Ngannou, right, yeah, fights Ngannou. Proves that he's the GOAT, right, yeah. And then he goes, Brock Lesnar.
Boring.
God, I know, but that's what he'll do.
The most boring thing that he could potentially do.
I know, but that's what he wants.
The most uninteresting fight ever.
But that's what he wants.
Izzy's a bigger draw.
Izzy's not, yeah, but let's be honest. Izzy's not winning now.
Izzy's a bigger draw than Brock Lesnar isn't winning.
I know, but I'd rather see Brock.
Why would you? What? Brock's not done anything. He's not even been involved in the WWE. He's boring.
I know. Maybe he's been training for UFC and he's been waiting for the call.
Boring. I'm so fed up with Brock Lesnar after he did that stupid shit with Daniel Cormier at UFC 200 with the pushing and all that. Like,
not 200.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Get that to fuck. Like that was bullshit. Like shame on you, Dana White, for allowing that gimmicky shit in your business. That was awful. I'll never be a fan of that. Ever. Like no.
What about if Max Holloway did it?
He wouldn't know because he's not a fucking idiot.
He calls up Conor. Conor walks in, does some WWE shit with Max Holloway,
and I'll be like, "This is the fucking most awful thing I've ever seen in my life." But Max ain't an idiot. He just wants to get paid. And
I just want to see John Stipe, John Ngannou. That's all I want to see. And then John can retire, and I'll be happy.
Well, you need Stipe to win then.
Yeah, I know I do.
If you want to see that.
Yeah, I know. And Stipe's winning. I'm that confident.
I'm confident. He's won already.
But they did gas Ngannou up in that countdown. Like they were gassing him.
They gassed. For me, they gassed Stipe up more. They just made it a big deal that Ngannou got 5 first round kills.
It's just did too much media and all this bullshit. Like, shut up.
Yeah, so he's making excuses because he's a shitebag. He got battered by the better man, and he's making excuses, saying, "I had to do media." Me.
Have you watched? Did you watch Formal and Hex's podcast?
I've not watched it. No.
Did you know what they talk about first thing?
What?
Dreams. You know, like having dreams.
They clearly listened to our podcast.
They had to. I was watching. I was like, hang on a second.
They've definitely listened to the Vault. And fucking. They've went, that's shit. That's a good idea. Let's talk about dreams.
Yeah, literally.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, they literally. And guess what else to talk about after that? House parties.
Nah.
I'm being serious. I'm like, something's fishy here.
They definitely listened.
They saw our logo and went, shit,
they're onto something, those fuckers. Let's talk about the fact that our podcast is that influential that they've made a film about it called The Vault.
Yeah.
Starring Freddie Highmore, Boy for Charlie and Chocolate Factory. It's Charlie! That's how influential we are. 4 episodes in, boom. We're a movie.
I mean, I wish. I mean, we can't even talk about anything anyway because the world's so boring right now.
Well, happy 1 year lockdown. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a year to the day I got told to go home for work and you won't know when you're coming back. Yeah. And guess fucking what? I didn't get brought back.
Yeah.
Mad shit.
That changed.
For you, yeah, nothing changed.
I just got busy.
I wish I was in your fucking your situation because the people that have been on furlough, they're in that kind of that feeling of I don't want to go back. You get too used to being off. I got too used to it. It was I'm at the point now where I'm I just can't be asked for this anymore. Can we just go back to normal, please? Over it.
I mean, I'm glad I'm working. I mean, I love it when old people go, "Oh, I've been trapped inside for a year," and I'm like, I wish I could know where you're coming from, but unfortunately, I can't because I'm literally out every day of the week. Yeah. Working.
If I could go, if I could change it, I would like to have been in your situation. But then again, I followed all the fucking rules, didn't leave my house, and I still got it. And you're like I'm the classic example of you just you could do all the right things and still get it, and someone could do all the wrong things and avoid it. Not saying you've not done anything, you've not done wrong things, but you've been out and interacting with people way more than me, and then. You've not got it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yes,
I literally didn't leave my house, and my whole family got it. My mum was in hospital. My dad was in hospital. It was grim as fuck. What you see on the news is real, and it's fucking horrible. I'm just glad we got through it, but it is crazy though how the virus affects people so differently. That's why it's so fucked. How it can. One person, it could be a sinus infection, and then the next person, it could be your lungs are collapsed, you cannot breathe. What?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we're actually coming back to COVID, but I don't know if it's the only thing we could talk about.
I mean, it's a year tomorrow. A year tomorrow is lockdown. Year tomorrow is when Big Boris got on the telly and sat down and went, "It is now time to shut the schools, shut the fucking shops, all this." It was like our war speech that they all got back in the 40s and the 20s. That was our war speech. That was our like Winston
Remember when
Churchill
they said that
moment
they
on
were
the
going to bring the
wireless.
army on the, they were going to bring the army on the street?
Yeah, as if it was going to be some fucking looters and all that stuff. Like
Some fucking.
it's
kook.
crazy though. Like a lot of people, like a lot, like pretty much the entire population was like, "Sound right, we have to stay in. Let's do that."
Yeah, and they did.
Yep.
And it was mint, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is actually great." And then
The first one was like spot on. Like people did like
from
from
the next two,
from March to when did it get lifted?
August.
So from March to August, it was bang on. Like that's exactly the way it was supposed to go. And then as soon as they lifted it a little bit, everyone thought, right, that's it, done. And here we are.
No, it might have been July because we went camping in August. It might have been June, July. It was 3 months, wasn't it?
Well, I remember.
No, yeah, it was March, April, May. It was till June, and then July, August was Finger.
But July, it was still pretty strict because like we had Louise's birthday and we just went out the back garden with our nana and papa. That was literally it.
I mean, I don't think it was that bad because I went on a date for that Eat Out to Help Out.
Oh yeah, because they brought that thing out. That's right.
Yeah, because I went on a date.
I was working in the hospitality during that stint, that Eat Out to Help Out. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. Like the amount of people that were just flying just to get like cheap food, which I get. And it was to try and kickstart the economy, but it definitely was another reason why the spikes happened again. And obviously winter was a bit of a fucking issue.
It's just gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Once this vaccine is rolled out to the majority, then but this is what it is though. Like, when is it? It's like May 16th or May 17th in Scotland. Like cinemas and pubs and that can open. So like from that point, it's pretty much like you don't go back the way now. Like that is it. Like this is us because the vaccine's a thing now. Like there's no going back. Like the vaccine's out. It might get a little bit worse, but there's no going back now because the vaccine's out. There's no reason to close up shop again because we've got that vaccine. Like they would just look so dumb to open up and go back on it again.
I don't think they fucking care, to be honest with you. They look dumb.
Well, they look dumb all the time.
They've looked dumb from the fucking beginning of it, so nothing's changed.
But like, there's no way. Like now that there's a vaccine, like there's an actual, not a cure, but something that's clearly.
I don't get it. They should have just waited till like June, July, and wait until all the adults got the first vaccine. That's what I don't get.
What, before they open everything up again?
Yeah, I just don't
But
get
they're thinking about summer. They're thinking about like the school, like in Scotland, schools end in June. I know it's the end of July for England. You guys knock off for summer, innit?
I don't fucking know.
I'm sure we were always a month earlier. I remember that because I had cousins from England, and like they'll be trying to tie it in with that, with the economy opening up for like people to go pub lunches and go out for dinner and cinema.
You can still do that in July. You might as well wait till all the adults have the first vaccine.
But I don't think all the adults will have it by July. I don't.
I think they will. 844,000 people had it yesterday.
Yeah, but that's in England though. I'm talking about Scotland. Scotland's is like slowed down drastically.
Speed up then.
We were the fucking leading the race, and then everyone slowed down. Mad shit.
You all got paranoid, thinking blood clots were gonna.
No, it was Northern Ireland that got paranoid, or whatever island it was. One of them was it Republic Ireland that got mad, crazy about it. But like, that's such a silly thing to just completely stop it for. Do you know what I mean? Because there's more medicine in general, like population getting used that have worse side effects than what this vaccine has. And no one bats an eyelid at them. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's more people think that how the fuck have they made a vaccine so quick?
It is strange.
When they haven't got a cure for cancer, but deep down, let's be honest, they've got a cure for cancer.
We're not going to get into that conversation, Jesus Christ.
They have though, haven't they?
I mean, I don't fucking know, mate. The world's corrupt. We know it. Everyone knows it.
If we're talking about conspiracy theories,
I mean,
the world makes far too much money off people who have cancer.
I mean,
they make a lot of money.
What do you mean, though? Like, how does the world make money?
Not the world, but like we make money off cancer, like Christie's, like everything, like even like because we have free NHS, so it's not really on our end that we make like they make money off us, but like other countries make money off people who have cancer because they have to pay for the treatment.
Oh right, I thought you were more meaning like the
No,
charities, like
no,
you
like
donate all this money to a
not like
charity, then
our
where's
country
that
don't
money
really make
going?
money, but like other countries definitely
Well, we
make
don't
money.
make money because our tax goes. That's what funds the NHS, the tax.
National insurance.
Yeah, but you would rather that. You would rather this
I'll let
system.
you know when I'm in hospital in Australia.
Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, you'd be like,
I'll
you'll go to
let-
Australia, you got a broken ankle, you need it cast. That's 20 grand for a cast. Like, I remember I seen a
Nah,
bill and it was like this
health
woman.
insurance, motherfucker.
Yeah, how you gonna have health insurance when you're out there? And you, if like,
You can get health insurance on a yearly thing, you know.
yeah, I know, but it's like, but you're planning on living there, so like, it's not gonna cover you for that long. It's more so like it's gonna cost you a fortune to have health insurance for a full like however long you're planning to stay. It's like when you go
Do
on
you know?
holiday for 2 weeks, you pay like whatever, however much it is to be insured out there. But
Yeah, a tenner.
yeah, that's on holiday, not for a fucking year or however long you're gonna spend out there. No
Yeah,
way,
so I
no
mean, it's
way.
just. You mean you're literally trying to say like it's going to be dead expensive if it's £10 for 2 weeks, right? Yeah, and it's 52 weeks in a year. It's not that expensive for health
But
insurance
I
for me.
don't think it's gonna apply the same as you think it would as if you were just going on
No, it
holiday.
does. I've
There's
I've
no
I've
way.
I've searched health insurance. Like they said, before you come over, get health insurance.
That is the biggest loophole ever. Like being able to go to a different country for that length of time and be
I wasn't
completely
gonna go over
covered.
there without health
Of
insurance and travel
course, you're not a
insurance.
fucking knob, but like that is crazy that it doesn't cost much. That you just like basically shop like, yo, what's up? I don't need to pay for this because I've got insurance that costs me like £100. So if the bill's 20 grand, my £100 covers it.
But then also, if I was working over there, then I'd probably just get insurance from working on the farm.
But
Work
does it
insurance.
not have like? There's got to be like something that's like. There's got to be some extra to it because you're not a native person from that country. Like
I ain't look that
there's
deep.
got to be
I
more
just
to
watched
it.
a YouTube video and she went before you go over. She just went before you go over. Make sure you get your health insurance.
Jack's
It's not
watched
that,
top 5 tips to go on holiday, and then
she's like, she was like, it's not that expensive, and you can get it for a full year. And I went, right, that sounds fucking great.
yeah, but I bet it's one of those ones though. Like for the first year, it's reasonable, and then the next year, it's like, whoa, right, you've had your year. If you're here for another year, this is what it's going to be now.
Let's have a quick look.
I've never actually, obviously, because I've never planned on going anywhere for that length of time. I've never looked into it. You only ever look into like holiday insurance when you're going for like 2 weeks max, 2-3 weeks. But you need to make sure you get it for a year.
There you are, 166 per month.
Yeah, that's dollars though. Like so, like
That's private health insurance. Though.
yeah, but you wouldn't qualify for that because you need to be a resident of Australia. That's residents that pay that. So like you're in a different kind of category. That's what I'm saying. Like I have no clue about it. I'm clearly not educated, so I ain't gonna say anything on it. But I just think I just couldn't imagine it being reasonable. I would just expect it to be expensive.
Let's have a look. Health insurance.
Is that your dog going crazy?
No, it's the next door neighbour. It's pissing me off as well. It's been barking like fuck recently.
Yeah, you used to have two Yorkshire Terriers that used to live next door to us. They just wouldn't shut the fuck up, mate. They got so many complaints from the council, and they did nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about it. Now the guy that lives there is the most quiet, chill guy you could ever meet. It's great, absolutely great. For those listening, Jack is currently looking up health insurance for his trip away because we have no clue how much it's gonna cost. Because it's one of those ones.
It won't be that expensive.
No, until that dog is actually so infuriating.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Shut up, you little shit.
Rude bastard, man.
Yeah, when you're fucking lying in bed at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, you're just like, shut the fuck up.
I get, because I live in the roof, like, I get the, like, birds smacking, like, landing on the roof. Just a pain in the arse. But hey ho.
So, you excited for camping?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. Good to get out of the norm for a little while, even if it's just for a few days. Thank God.
I actually can't wait to just watch you and Louise put up a tent.
Well, it's an air tent, so what am I going to struggle with?
Oh, okay.
I've put up a tent before.
Oh yeah.
I can do this shit.
Yeah.
I've put up a
You
tent
go.
that wasn't an air tent.
Can't wait to watch Mike and other participant put up a tent.
I didn't even know Mike had someone going with him. Shit.
Jesus.
Uh,
Fuck you. And then, of course, Dan and Molly should know how to put up a tent as long if they don't fucking put the room on the inside.
what do you
Do
mean
you know what
put
they
the
did
room
last
on
year?
it? Or did they set it up inside out?
Nah, so what they did, they pre-packed the tent and then had the room like strapped inside the tent. So they tried to cheat the system of putting up a tent. So, of course, you put your tent up, and then after you put your tent up, you attach the room after you've done it. But they've attached it before they put the tent up. So when they were trying to put the tent up, it weren't going up because the room was stuck in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I put all the poles through, and I was like, that's right, because the colours are matching. And he went, there's got to be something. And then Molly went, oh yeah, we did put the room in the tent before we put it up. I went, get in there and take it fucking out. Right, so get in, take it out, and fucking pull all the things up. And surprisingly, it went up.
Because it was obviously weighing it down.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, that's a bit silly. I'm not
But
that
no,
dumb.
it is going to be good. I said,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
got my tripod came yesterday.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Jack's a professional photographer now. Any orgs out there looking for videographers?
Please don't.
There's your man.
Please don't. I'm actually kind of glad they weren't the best pictures because now I can look and see, right, yeah, I could probably improve on that.
Yeah, took some photos of the water and some leaves. He's a pro.
I mean, there was nothing else to take pictures of.
You're basically a fucking influencer now.
Nah, I ain't that far yet. Trust me, one day.
Do you know, it was Louise was telling me something about the trend that's going on right now. You work in supermarkets, so you might know about it.
Don't say them ice creams.
Huh?
If you heard about them ice creams, what everyone on TikTok was trending about, like,
Nah.
people were paying like 20 quid a box for them and shit like that. Man, it was.
Nah, I've not heard about this.
Yeah, what the card?
I was just gonna say how like in the Asda the Louise works, and people go in and they go to the cereal aisle, or they'll go to like an aisle, and they'll take selfies there and be like hashtag hashtag in the aisle, hashtag cereal aisle Asda, hashtag this, hashtag that. Like, I don't get it, mate. Like, they're going into a supermarket and using the supermarket as a setting for their like, you know, most influencers would be like, yo, let's go up, let's climb this fucking mountain and get a good backdrop and be like, just climb this mountain, hashtag fucking feeling fit.
That's me.
Yeah, but then these are going into Asda and going to the cereal aisle, going hashtag fucking Cookie Crisp, brother. Like, what is that?
They don't even sell Cookie Crisp anymore.
Yeah, I see them. They brought out new an Oreo ice Oreo.
That's the ice cream. Look on Google. Look on the screen.
What is it? Oh, I've never seen it before.
It's a TikTok trend. Everyone was raving over this fucking Little Moon fucking ice cream, and then people were trying. That's what Molly, Dan. Do you know Molly?
Dan's missus.
Yeah, that's what she had an allergic reaction to because she didn't fucking check the box.
Oh, so she watched the TikTok and went and bought it.
Yeah,
Okay,
went and bought it and then realised it had cashew nuts in it. Of course, she can't have nuts, and then fucking nearly died.
Isn't it mad though, right? How much of an influence TikTok has on people?
Yeah,
it's actually terrifying, and how they're using it to like change shit. Like, I was watching this thing the other day, and it was TikTokers are now only understanding the true meaning of the lyrics in Eminem's "Fack." Remember that song?
Yeah.
And they're just
fack,
yeah, that one. And they're all, it's a proper like crude song, like really really crude. And they're all like putting the lyrics on the screen, like, and doing like that when you realize what the lyrics in fact mean, and it's like that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 like all that shit, and they're all trying to get like Eminem cancelled. Obviously, I'm not the biggest Eminem dick rider anyway, but like, don't cancel the geezer. Like, it was the different times, man. Like, like what are we doing?
Snowflakey time now. There's a lot of snowflakes flying around.
It's crazy. Like, I know he said some controversial shit. But who hasn't, like, that brought out music back then?
I don't think he's arsed. He was sat in his big mansion counting bills.
He's fine. He's sat reading his dictionary in his big mansion, chilling.
No, I don't like TikTok. Don't like it.
Like, I find myself on Instagram, like, scrolling down the video section for ages because like I just get dog videos or cow videos or seal videos, like cracking videos. But I've never got the TikTok thing. I never even got Vine when Vine was a thing.
I usually just get funny British humour videos or food.
It's all cows. It's cows, dogs, and seals at the moment for me. Sometimes the odd horse appears and it's like, or a rabbit. I'm like, what the fuck's up?
Yeah.
Tell you what, fucking weird story. I was on Discord a couple of weeks ago with one of my friends who'd just broken up with his girlfriend, and he's moved in with two of his other friends that are just like they live a certain life, and they smoke weed and all that, and like their apartment's probably like just. You walk in and it's just a fucking aurora of smoke. It just surrounds the apartment like permanently. And they were on Discord and they put their video camera on. And mate, I shit you not, I thought I was high. There was a rabbit hopping about their living room. I'm like, hold on a minute, like that's not real. But shit you not, there was just a rabbit, and I was like, who the fuck's rabbit? Why have you got a rabbit, man? Like, you can't take care of yourselves. Why have you got a rabbit? and then I was like, what's the crack? Whose rabbit is it? And then they would refuse to admit whose rabbit it was, and they'd be like, it's just a communal rabbit. It just lives here. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
They've stolen a rabbit.
I think it's actually one of the guys that lives there's rabbit, but it was just so fucking random. Like 3 a.m, whacks his Discord camera on, rabbit's just bouncing about his bed. It's like, what the fuck's happened? Mad communal rabbit.
It's funny. That's experiences.
It was quality. I was high. I was like, is your smoke somehow came through my headset and I'm high looking at your communal rabbit? I think that's what buckled me when he went, it's just a communal rabbit, it just lives here. I was like, what? Fucking madman. But good guys. Good guys. Definitely taking care of the rabbit, which is good.
Who do you reckon's falling off first at camping on the bikes?
Probably me. I always see like I'm always like, even when I used to like go out cycling all the time, I would always do like the thing that definitely was not recommended, that had probably the 99.9% probability of I'm gonna go on Mars, and I would be like, I'm gonna do it because guess fucking what, I'm not gonna go on Mars, and I'll be like, haha, when I'm not on Mars. That'll definitely be me.
I mean, I fell over on the first turn last year.
Like Louise, she won't fall because she's super responsible. She'll just enjoy it, like because she likes cycling. She will enjoy it, but I'll be like challenging myself, like, what fucking can I do next? Let me go and like, you know that Red Bull athlete, the mountain biker. He's for Scotland. What's his name? He's a Red Bull athlete and he's a mountain biker and he's for Scotland. I've seen loads of videos on him, and he does like this mad shit. And I'll be like him, like jumping up and down. But he's a mountain biking guy. Is it Danny McCaskill? Is that him? McCaskill?
Yeah, Danny McCaskill.
Yeah. Like he's so crazy. Like he does things with a bike I couldn't do with my fucking legs. Like it's ridiculous.
So I used to be really good on bikes, and then I just stopped because of gaming. Have
you ever seen Danny McCaskill's stuff?
Nah.
You should definitely like watch it when you're bored. Like it's crazy, like what he can do with a bike. He makes it look like it's a skateboard.
Are you gonna try a black course, or are you just gonna do?
I'll try the hardest course and prepare for my death.
The best part is when you do the north route, because there's a north and a south route. When you do the north route, at the end of the north route, you come out of these trees and it just turns, and you just go over this. You go around this cliff. You got a massive view of the hills, and you just go around. You bend down like that. It's fucking. But you're so quick. It's mint.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing like that. I'm not doing like I'm not going all the way down there to do like the kind of
the blue.
I'm not
putting Louise on the fucking red.
Oh, she wouldn't do that. She's not silly enough. She wouldn't. She's not that type of. She's not a thrill seeker anymore. She used to be, but she's not. She's more like enjoying the situation and not wanting to actually hurt herself because she's not a dumb idiot like me.
Well, I don't think Ross's missus will do that. I don't think Molly's definitely not. Louise won't. I don't think Alex will have the fitness to.
Who? Sorry.
Alex is called.
Oh, have I not met this guy? Is that one of your IRLs that's coming down?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, they sound. Just introduce me when we get there.
Yeah, I will do.
Sweet.
And yeah, I don't think his fitness is going to be at the part. Mike said he'll do it, Dan's always somewhat in shape for it. He always keeps up.
Mike would terrify me. Like, what if he snaps?
He's big bone now, Mike.
Nah, he's still tiny though. He's still tiny.
And then Ross will just do Ross. Ross will probably just do bits. I don't think Ross will do that much because of his missus being there.
Yeah.
Bit under the.
Oh shit! Hopefully Ross doesn't listen. Ooh.
Nah, I does, but I don't know. I don't think he is, but you never know.
Nah, like I'll do as much, but I'll push myself to the point where I can't do anymore. Like that way, I know I've tried. Like I ain't gonna just judge it. I'm not gonna look at it and go, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'll try it, and then if my body's like, yeah, this is where you throw the towel in, I'll be like, we tried.
I'm literally looking forward to where we go up to fucking that fucking hill and just take pictures at the fucking sky at night. I'm well excited.
I'm most looking forward to just being in the middle of nowhere for a couple of days without any outside noise.
I hope the cows are in the field next to us.
I'll pet them.
I feel like we'll have the best time.
Mate, you have no idea. Like I won't. Everyone else that's there, they are literally an afterthought if there's cows near me.
There was literally a herd of cows, and then there were sheep there as well.
Bro, I took my sister to this place called Bishopton where we live to drop her off to work, right? And it's like quite out in like the country, and I fucking drove her in. And then as we drove in, I seen a cow was like right up at the road, like fucking right there. So when I was coming back, I pulled in and just went and chilled with it for about 10 minutes. I love cows.
Yeah, it's my spirit animal. I was coming off the motorway before at my junction, and I looked to the left and I saw a black Highland cow, and I was like,
mate, they're amazing.
I went, where's that come from? That wasn't there before.
I feel awful that I enjoy eating them so much, but like...
Yeah, I'm not going to stop eating them.
Neither am I, but like they are awesome.
Yeah, got 2 steaks in my fridge downstairs waiting.
Be fair, when was the last time I had steak? It wasn't that long ago. I remember I sent a photo I tweeted out my meal because I was so gassed with myself. Like, look at me.
I have mad respect for people who can't eat meat or like I stopped eating meat, but I just don't get it. Like,
well, my sister's a vegan. Don't know why. Like, but hey ho, she's committed to it. She's been like that for ages. To be fair, ages.
I know, but what makes you wake up and just go, yeah, I don't want to eat meat today? Like,
well, she was like, when I think about it, when I think back to when we were younger as well, like she never ate meat that much, man. Like she would always eat pasta, like over anything, and it was like it just naturally went that way.
That's worse for you.
I know, but she's now like, and like she watches all these YouTubers now, so she just eats what they eat. She's one of those.
Hopefully start eating a cow soon.
Nah, she won't go that far. It's more like those like meal plans and meal preps for vegans and all that shit. She's got Fern Cotton's vegan cookbook. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wild.
Tell you what though, I've tried something that's vegan and it was pretty good.
Which one?
It was just ice cream. That's all I would try. My mum's like, this vegan ice cream's good, should you try it? I was like, fine, I'll try it.
It's annoying when we delivered to so many people who were fucking vegan. I'm just like, get a steak in you.
No, but most of them have. Like, they've transitioned from eating meat to vegan. Like, so...
Enough. The way I look at it, if we all stopped eating fucking meat, the cows would just shag more and more, and they'd have to die either way at some point because they'd overpopulate.
No, because the cows are only the way they are now because it's a human industry. Like, if everyone didn't eat meat, they wouldn't populate the cows. It would all be down to natural. So, like, it probably wouldn't. The only reason the only way it would get overpopulated is if there was still some fucking meat lover in the world, and he was just making sure there was enough cows everywhere. But if it was like if we never ate cows normally, like, do you know what I mean? Look at rhinos. We don't fucking eat rhinos, and those fuckers still ended up near enough like extinct. Do you know what I mean? Same sort of thing.
They're more extinct for the fucking horn.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, if cows weren't so accessible and we didn't eat them, it would be the leather that would be then targeted. Do you know what I mean? So like they would be more of a high class animal because we weren't breeding them all the time, so the leather wouldn't be as accessible.
We could make a bookshelf.
What do you mean?
It's a Minecraft
joke. Yeah, I mean, I'm still in the Justice League, like, because I dedicated 4 hours of my day to that today. Like, that's half a work day. I dedicated to that film today. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but then the way that they did it is actually, like, you could sit and you could watch it in parts, because, like, it starts and it would be like part 1, and then that would happen, and then part 2, and then part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. So you could have done it as a TV show, essentially, but, like, it went in so fast. It was great. To be fair, I did have criticisms at the end. They added in stuff that technically they didn't need to add in, which to me, that I'm a DC noob. Like, I know Batman, I know Superman, I know the Joker, I know Flash, I know Aquaman, I know Wonder Woman. That's pretty much as far as I go. But, like, these scenes at the end kind of confused the living shit out of me, because I didn't actually know what their purpose was, and they didn't have a purpose. Like, I went and looked at it after it. It was one of those where this is what it could have been type deal. It wasn't anything that was gonna happen.
Explain.
Well, the whole Joker scene was a nightmare. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't happen.
Is that the bit where, like, him and Batman are talking?
Yeah, so, like, that's Bruce Wayne after they've defeated Steppenwolf. That is a nightmare. He wakes up from that, but the way it happens it's still so confusing, because, like,
but is it not a vision? Because it didn't Cyborg? It was called Cyborg.
Yeah, well, boom.
Did he not have a vision of, like, the world ending and fucking Joker?
No, so this was a nightmare. This was like an alternate universe if they'd lost the fight to Steppenwolf. Like, this is what it was like, because, like, Amber Heard's character was there, and she was talking about how something had happened to Aquaman and all this shit. And then there was another scene where it was Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg, and he was talking to Deathstroke about Bruce Wayne, and that was to set up the solo Ben Affleck movie that's never going to happen now. Do you know what I mean? So, like, that was not necessary, because it's what's the fucking point? There's never going to be a Ben Affleck solo movie, so why are we putting that in there?
Isn't there a scene of, like, Lois in Batman's cave fucking burnt to a crisp? Superman's wife.
I know who Lois is, but I don't remember that. Oh, wait. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. Yeah. But, like, it makes no sense as well, because Zack Snyder said that they're not going to do another, like, any Justice League films. Like, that was it. Like, that was the complete wrap on it. And, like,
God.
I don't understand why they had all these extra, like, little, like, what ifs or what could have happened. Like, it made no sense.
Just in case another director wants to go back to it.
See, if they took them out and had the film end the way it ended, 9 out of 10. Straight up, great movie.
Yeah, I said I don't rate DC.
Neither do I. I don't rate DC Cinematic Universe. I rate DC, like, as in the characters that they've got, because they've got great characters. It's just when it comes to their universe, they've not exactly executed it well at all.
I just think Disney need to fucking get the wallet out. Come here, son.
It was quite funny. Like, there was a scene in Justice League where, after they bring Superman back to life and they've won the fight, Bruce Wayne makes sure that Superman's mum gets her house back because she fell behind the payments, so the bank took it.
Yeah.
And Superman was like this to Bruce Wayne: "Oh, how did you get the, like, didn't the bank, like, how did you get through the bank? Like, didn't they own the house?" And
didn't he buy the bank?
And he just goes, "I bought the bank."
Yeah.
And there's another bit in it where
don't that scene change? Because in the first one he says they're moving into the house, aren't they? Superman and Lois. Doesn't he say congratulations on that part?
Well, I watched the IGN video where they showed the differences, and there was a lot cut out and there was a lot added in, but it was just "I bought the bank" that was in it. Like, there was nothing else in it.
Yeah, but that was in the first one though, wasn't it?
Yeah, "They bought the bank" was in the first one as well.
But then don't he say congratulations to Superman because isn't Lois carrying, like, a fucking baby cot?
I can't remember, mate. Like, there was so much.
I watched a new Rockstars breakdown because I couldn't be arsed fucking watching it. I was just
See, that's the thing is, though, you got even watching the breakdowns doesn't do it justice. You gotta do it. Trust me. Like, it's worth it. It is worth it.
When it comes to DC, I'm a fakest of fake. I can't.
Oh, mate, same. Like, I don't like the DC universe. They've failed every time they try to do it. Like, Aquaman was basically a glorified Thor underwater. Batman vs Superman was a shower of shit. Justice League 2017 was a shower of shit. Zack Snyder's Justice League is only good because they didn't, like, give him any They didn't fight him on the runtime. Like, the reason it's 4 hours is because it needed to be that long to be able to tie it up to make it make sense. Like, it had to be that long because you couldn't. The things that they cut for the theatrical version left so many loopholes. So like, that's a shower of shit. Shazam was quite good. That was funny. Like, that was a good film. But then I don't even know if that's part of the DC cinematic universe. I think that might just be a standalone DC film. So, like, in terms of when you talk to DC, like, talk about DC, to me, I'm talking about your Nolan trilogy. I'm talking about your Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, which was fucking superb. I'm thinking, like, Michael Keaton Batman. That was insane. Like, I'm looking forward to this Robert Pattinson one. I think that's going to be sick as fuck. Everyone's roasting it. I think it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm gassing it. He's a great actor. He just gets shit on because of the Twilight series, which I get.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even watch the Joker yet.
Fuck off.
Be serious, mate. I'm not a DC fan. I don't watch it.
Yeah, but that isn't DC Cinematic Universe. That's just a homage to Joker. You're a fucking fraud. We need to watch that film. Holy shit, I'm fuming.
We're watching The Witcher first.
Fuck The Witcher. That shelved. I cannot believe you've not seen the Joker.
We're watching The Witcher first. If you watch all the episodes of The Witcher, I'll watch.
Bro, that's such an unfair comparison. That's 8 hours of my life compared to 2 hours of yours. No way. Nah,
did you actually not enjoy that first episode last night?
It was not good.
You were too busy watching the COD though, more than watching the thing.
No, but I paid attention to all the important things that happened, and it was not that good.
I feel like we should carry on watching it.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
I mean, that's fine.
I gave the full hour my best go, like I did.
Yeah, but you can't just watch the first episode. And
yes, I fucking can.
You're being very hypocritical here now, though, because you're literally saying the people who watched WandaVision and didn't like the first episode of WandaVision.
I didn't say that though. I says I was confused as to how they couldn't. That didn't grab them. That didn't grab them. You yourself, a big fan of the show, told me yourself that first episode wasn't that great. Thank you.
I didn't
check. Yes, you fucking did. You said last night the first episode ain't shit and nothing makes sense in the last episode. Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought I meant on WandaVision.
No. I'm countering your fucking argument with my argument.
But now that I've rewatched that first episode,
it still ain't shit. And you told me yourself nothing makes sense till then.
It made a lot more sense now that I have subtitles.
That's not an excuse.
I need subtitles on.
I mean, it wasn't awful, but it's just I don't think it's my cup of tea in general. I don't think it is.
I'll binge watch it on my own.
I know you will. Courtesy of my fucking Netflix. You're welcome.
Don't worry. I'll log out and buy another one. I don't think you understand. I've got money.
Oh, here he goes again, big head. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Well done. You got a job, Jack. Brilliant. Proud of you.
Cheers. Thank you.
No problem.
You're gonna stop drinking them?
No, because these nothing wrong with these. Nothing in it. Literally nothing in it. It's fuck all in it. Never seen so many zeros in my life.
Yep.
It's great. Gives me the little bit of fizz that I need.
You don't need a fizz.
I like fizz.
You don't need it.
I like fizz.
You know what? Go a week without it and then come back to me.
No, because I don't want to.
It's so much better.
That's not my opinion. I like fizz. It gives me a bit of bit of fizz. Love that. Woo.
Did you stop drinking though?
For a while, yeah. Mainly whiskey. Mainly whiskey.
I think you should stop for good.
I mean, I was considering completely just patching it because, like, I can't. Like, I get bad hangovers, bro. Like, bad hangovers. Like, I am not that blessed person that can get mad fucked up and wake up and be like, couple hours they're gonna feel rough. I'm fucked for like 20+ hours. Like, I'm done. It's bad.
I don't drink, so
yeah. Like I know for a fact like I'll be able to like go for a like pint, but like I can't. No way can I do like multiple. Like
I used to.
I'll just die.
This stage where you just gotta stop.
I'm at that stage. 100%. 23. I'm at that stage. And you're only 20. You're 25. Shut up.
Christ, that's embarrassing.
You've literally only got like a year and a half on me. Like, you're making it as if
mad?
You're acting like you've like got like 10 years of life on me.
I have. I've got a lot more experience, son.
A year and a half older than me, yeah.
Year and a half.
Oh man, I was a nan.
Our lives
it
are
was
very
tough,
similar.
man. It was tough.
Our lives
Jesus,
are very similar.
Jesus Christ, how's that?
It's very similar. Like you're not like unemployed, of course. You're like studying, and like of course I was on the dole.
Studying,
But, like,
Jesus.
yeah. But like you literally doing it at the same time I was doing it.
Oh, not by choice.
I know, but it's just weird how it works.
I know it is. Like you
Well,
were out of the game for 2 years, and then you got the Tesco gig. I was in the game for like the moment I was out of school until a year ago. Mental.
I mean, I've been in the game since I was 12 years old, but
We're not counting paper rounds and milk rounds, bro. No.
you're in the game. That
Like, fine, my paper round counts then.
Yeah, it does.
Sound.
If you're making money, then you're in the game. Like
I was always gassed when it was collection day for my money. Oh.
I mean, I wasn't because I used to spend it every fucking week.
Spend like.
So what do we think?
What? No. What was your like when you were younger? Like, what would you spend your paper round money on? Because it wasn't much, but to us it was everything.
Ross, who's coming camping, his dad and my mum used to fucking shag.
Okay.
Right.
How did we get there?
Right.
I asked you what you spent your paper round money on.
The story here, the story here. So, of course, I used to do it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right. Somehow I got 30 quid for them 3 fucking days. I don't get how it fucking works. Right. Because now I'm on 35 to 40 quid for a fucking day.
So you were getting ripped off.
I was getting madly ripped off when I was fucking
child labour. That's what I'm hearing.
Right. And then basically on a Friday, I'd finish school. I'd go up to his house with my PlayStation over my Xbox and my TV. Go to his house, of course, because my mum and his dad were fucking piping.
Right.
Right. And then I'd go bargain booze, get a big fucking 8-pack of Pepsi, and then we get a fat ass takeaway and just fucking we do it twice. So we drink all the 8 cans on fucking Friday night. Saturday, do the exact same.
Yeah, I always used to spunk my money on football boots all the time because that's all I did when I was younger was play football.
That was just food.
So it was like I would always like the new boot. I was always into Mercurials, so it's like I always wanted the new boots, and my mum wasn't going to replace my boots all the time until like the studs were going or there was actual like an issue with them. So like that way I could just buy all these boots. It was great. That was like my go-to.
That's why I'm kind of glad that I've got that fucking money to now to invest, because like knowing that I could just pull my 400 quid out, go to the bank, come back home, buy a GoPro. I'm just like, yeah, that's so much better than fucking spending it on food.
But just wait until you get loved up again, and that money tin's just gonna slowly get dented and dented and dented and dented.
Never.
And dented. You say never. Never say never.
I mean, I can't really get loved up if I'm not looking.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then that's what they say. That's when it happens. That's when it gets you. When you're not looking. When you're not looking for love, then love finds you.
Right then, I'll change it. I'll start looking.
Nah, see, you can't just. That's not how it works.
Trust me, it can.
Nah, that's not how it works.
There's just plenty of eye candy in fucking work.
Jesus Christ.
Plenty.
But yeah, watch Justice League.
I can't be asked. I thought if I fucking go away and end up falling in love in the first week, then yeah, fuck it. Doesn't mean she's going to be sending my fucking money.
I've been laughing, man. First week in Australia, he's fucking on his knees.
Green card.
But the most jack thing that could possibly happen, talking about how he's going to go out there and be a free spirit in the world, gets a girlfriend with the first week. You'd be like Jay for them between us crying. Like the only reason he's in Australia was because that girl from the first film broke up with him, so he was trying to get to her.
Unfortunately, ain't that bad.
No, that's funny. No, that'll be someone else.
Ha
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 ha ha
ha ha.
Let's talk about loyalty. I've heard loyalty is a good thing to talk about.
I wouldn't say it's loyalty. I would say it's more being smart. It's not loyalty. It's got nothing to do with loyalty, because I don't think he's not a loyal person. I just think he's been a bit silly with what he's doing.
Okay, that's fair. Feel free to vent.
No, I'm not venting. Like, there's nothing to vent about. He knows what he's doing. I don't think he's a disloyal person. I just think he's going about what he's doing the wrong way to go about doing it. Like, I'm not against anything he's doing. He knows this. He's just doing it the wrong way, and it's going to bite him in the butt. I hope it doesn't. I think it will. Love you, Alex. If you're listening, like, there's no hate. Do you know what I mean? It's just facts.
No hate, just appreciate.
Yeah. Love you.
Don't really care. You're in that about it, babe.
Wait, no. You're telling me to vent. You vent too, motherfucker. Ain't a one-way street. This is the fault with Jack and Stu, not the fault with Stu.
I'll tell you, I stopped then. I fucking was gonna say something which would have made us just regret this full hour.
Well, why don't you reword it then?
I ain't got nothing to vent about, to be honest with you.
Shite
Like,
bag, that's all I'm here.
I don't. I literally just let him do him.
That's what I'm saying. But like, there's a way of doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like like, this is the thing. This is the thing that makes it even funnier. He's like, it's not like we're bro, share the screen. 4th week in a row.
Why has it gone off though? Why has it gone off though?
I don't know. You broke it. I'm telling you. Hey, it's fine. We're back. Aye, talking to like, it's like people that are telling them from experience how it goes. Do you know what I mean? That, like, it's not like we're just making it up. Like, we've both been in his situation, so like we know.
Oh, I've had friends like him.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
sort of stuff. I just love guys who.
Under the thumb. If you're listening, Jack's doing a thing where it means he's under the thumb.
Yeah, you know, it's just that easy.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being under the thumb, but like.
No, there is. There's a fucking lot wrong with it.
Jesus
Hang on a second.
Wow,
there's a fucking lot wrong with it.
Woo!
There's no right thing with being under the thumb. If you're under the thumb, then the relationship
some people like it.
Work from the get go.
No, some people enjoy it.
Don't work.
Some people, mate. Some people like.
You like being controlled like that.
Some people do.
Pointless.
Some people do, mate. There's Matt, the guy I used to work with. Dean, my old managers. He was 100% under the thumb. He was aware he was under the thumb. He was fine with it.
You can't be fine with it, man. Like,
he was fine.
You're literally ruining your life.
I mean, he wasn't ruining his life though. Like, he had a beautiful wife and a beautiful kid. Like, he was happy. Like, he was fine. Like, but he didn't want to jeopardize that. Like, he's fine. He's like, in his life, he is happy. Why would he try?
Was he good looking? Or was he a bit of a?
He wasn't ugly, but like, he wasn't stunning. Like, he wasn't me. Do you know what I mean?
Was his missus fit as fuck?
No, like they just worked, mate. Like, that's just, it worked for them. They liked it.
Let's be honest.
You're just looking on it from such a fucking one-way point of view. You're looking at it from your point of view. And not everybody looks at it the same way as you. I know you've got this world that is outside your head as well as inside your head, where everything's supposed to look the way you see it, but that's not how it works.
My point of view is fucking right.
See what I mean? You're so stubborn.
Should be under the thumb, man.
That's how you see it. Other people don't.
Nah, man. Like,
not everything's the Jack way. I agree, it should be 50-50, but other people like it sometimes.
Mate, I deliver to houses and it's like, oh, here's your receipts, a few changes there, to the bloke. Nah, I'll get my missus to sort it. Like what? Like, can you not do it yourself? Like, sort it out, man. Like, it's fucking shopping.
No, I'm with you, mate. It should be 50-50, 100% of the time. But other people enjoy, like, there's certain relationships.
You must get pegged.
Fucking hell. But no, but like, it's sometimes flipped though. Sometimes the woman's under the thumb, but she likes it because they've got a system and it works. Do you know what I mean? If people have a system and that system works for them, don't knock it. Do you know what I mean? Just leave them be. Let them do them. Just like you just said. Let Alex do Alex.
I'd love to see a stat of how many people stay together who are under the thumb, not like the relationship actually work.
But you might find that it might be more people stay together like that than other people because they've got a system. Like, that shit works. Like, it's trialed and tested. That's how their relationship works. That's been that way for however long, and it works. And that's why they don't want to change. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say.
I mean,
you're looking at it from a point of view where you've seen it not work. Do you know what I mean? That's where you're looking at it from.
It's just.
So which is so your judgment.
It's more
skewed.
the fact that you'll have mates and you'll be like, "You coming out tonight?"
Oh, here we go.
No, like you come on Discord tonight. Nah, playing Warzone with with someone or shit like
See,
that.
now we're getting to the root of the issue here. We're getting to the root of your hatred for it.
It's literally under the thumb. And he's like, this is where he's like.
I wouldn't say that's under the thumb. That's not under the thumb. That's not like what his situation isn't under the thumb. His situation, he just all he wants to do is spend time with her. That's not being under the thumb.
But it's going to get to the point where it's like that. Trust.
I mean,
I had a mate in college.
He might like it. He might like it.
He's definitely getting pegged.
He might like that too. Can't fuck it. Everyone's different. Fucking hell.
No bullshit, right? Yeah, I need to go on my Instagram before we end this episode. Me and Mike, right?
I was literally about to wrap it up there, but go on.
Me and Mike like sharing,
Yeah, you appreciate the female anatomy.
Right.
Is that the word?
I found one today, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I like how you say you found one, like as if it's an object. You found a female that you're attracted to.
I found one.
No, you found a female that you're attracted to.
Have you seen her?
I can see her, yes.
What we saying?
Yeah, she's pretty. But like your taste is so different to mine, so like that there is like your fucking fantasy.
Exotic.
Do you know what I mean? But you found a female on Instagram that you're attracted
to. You know what? I'm gonna be a hypocrite now. I'll be under the thumb for her.
You're literally you make no sense. You literally make no sense. You counter your own arguments all the time.
I know what she wants, and she don't want a guy who wants to be under the thumb. She wants a confident, good-looking guy from Heywood who's a solid 9.5 out of 10.
Your point of view is so fucking so off. It's hilarious. You see things the way you see them, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm old-minded. I do see it from other points of view. It's
what?
Not right. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not right.
Because it's not your point of view. Like you're so one-minded. It's hilarious.
Nah, can I actually admit when I'm in the wrong? But it's all entitled to an opinion.
When the fuck have you ever admitted that you're in the wrong?
All the time.
This is when you go, but I'm never wrong, so I don't need to admit it.
No. I'm actually. I admit when I'm in the wrong. I always admit when I'm in the wrong, especially at work.
Yeah, that's a real life situation. You kind of have to.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like you can't just lie your way out of things.
But I know when I'm not in the wrong, and I'll make my point very fucking clear.
But then again, like you can just counter that by saying that your thought of not being in the wrong could just be exclusive to you. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you might still be in the wrong, but because you're so stubborn, you're never going to be you're never not going to be. You know what I mean?
Like yesterday when you was like, you still got the Netflix, and I went, yeah. She went, and I went, I haven't really watched anything. And you went, watch Ouija, and I went, oh yeah, I did. I forgot.
Yeah, but that's not a comparison. Do you know what I mean?
That
is not a comparison. That's just me catching you out because it was funny. Like that's not a comparison.
But I was in the wrong.
That doesn't count though. Like that's not like the type of in the wrong that we're talking about here. Like you're so fucking stupid. Right, that'll do it for this fucking week. Jesus Christ, how we got through an hour when we had fuck all to talk about, I will never know. I don't even know what we talked about. Like I'm just gonna put this one down to just general chat and shit. This was. Jack, come on, focus, boy, focus.
Yeah. Go on, what?
I'm saying I'm putting this down to general, just talking nonsense. Jack, focus.
Yeah, go on.
I swear to God, close it off.
I'm off.
I can see it, Jack. I can see it.
I'm on Discord.
Right, you can outro this shit because I've been carrying your ass this whole time. Go on.
That's a massive ego.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, have you been carrying me though?
Always.
Not really.
Carry the looks, carry the voice, everything. Even my Bitmoji's better looking.
Jesus, your ego is fucking huge. Oh my God. No wonder why Alex doesn't like you.
No,
Christ.
fuck. Oh, so he doesn't like me? Right, okay, at least we got that sorted.
Well, cheers for watching, guys. Jesus, look at the nipples on that.
Jack, bro, what the fuck? Just outro the podcast.
What episode are we on?
This is episode 4.
Right, cheers for watching episode 4 of The Vault with Jack and Stu. Again, not much to talk about this week.
We just rambled.
If you enjoy the podcast, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ding dong that bell. We'll be live again on Friday, 6 p.m. Hopefully, if Stu puts it up on time.
Yep, I did. I forgot. That's my bad. I remember I was out the back kicking the ball with Millie, and I looked at the time and I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to put the podcast live." Whoops. Don't know. I just
and we'll be live again next. We'll be recording another one next Monday. Hopefully, talking about a bit of the UFC when Stipe wins.
Yeah, we'll definitely do UFC episode next week because that's going to be the news.
Cheers all for watching. See you later.
Bye.